I don't know if you can see that, but those are propellers on our plane to Southampton. Actual propellers. Oh dear. Mum's looking at me. She's not too happy at the minute, are you? She's not pleased. This is with Flybe to Southampton. Their plane has actual propellers.
This is like I got to.
This is like what Mum meant to Marie, isn't it? Last time she was going
It's
over.
bigger.
But this is bigger. Oh my god. There's the front of the plane. You can't say that that is big. Just let me autofocus. There you go. That's the front of the plane. And there's about 21 rows and 4 rows in each. Just over 100 people could fit in this plane, but there's not that many there, as you can plainly tell. So far we're starting off pretty good, aren't we? Mum's not happy. She's like fun. Inside the shopping centre, just going for a bit of retail therapy, and they've got like a little village scene. All of the shops are the windows of the little houses. It's really nicely done. And of course you got the actual place all around here, but it's really nice. Ooh. Going in there next. This is the entrance to the Mercure Dolphin Hotel. You're underneath what looks to be, I don't know, like an archway. You say it's a very, very old building. Oh, you think? Mummy says this is where the coach horses would have come in. Oh yeah. I didn't even notice that. I was too busy looking at the nice decor. But yeah, this is the building here in total. Mum's leaning around trying to get on my shot. It's very dark, I do apologise. But it's an extremely old building. I think it was like an old manor house at some time. And I will vlog this later, but we are staying down the never-ending corridor. It's like something out of The Shining. It's fantastic. But the architecture, there's big veranda windows. The architecture here is absolutely stunning. It is only renovated. The rooms are pristine and clean. What? Mum's saying they're not fantastic, but okay, they're not the Ritz-Carlton, but ex-students, what I'm used to, yeah, they're bloody brilliant. I've stayed in some shitholes every time. But yeah, I think they're rather good. They have tea and coffee making facilities, and I'll take you on a room tour. So far, so good. I have to give...
now that you hasn't it trashed.
Yeah, now that I haven't it trashed, I did tidy it up a little bit. I'll have to give them a cure at least an 8 out of 10, and that'll be subject to the breakfast in the morning. Breakfast is extra.
It's not so expensive.
Mum said it's also expensive. It is almost £20 for the two of us, but hopefully it'll be worth it. We shall see in the morning. We found a street market selling food, all different types of food. Cool. This is awesome. I really like this.
It's different, you know, it's an awkward thing.
Dark marinade.
Cool. So here we're just outside our hotel, and we've come across this massive anchor. I'm not saying a word. And it's actually from the QE2, and it was donated to Southampton in 2010. Now the reason why I'm videoing is for this church. And this church was, if I remember correctly, bombed in World War I, and then it was redone as a commemorative church for the Merchant Navy. Just gonna let you read that. You can pause it and play it if you need to. I don't mind. There's the big plaque saying Merchant Navy. This is inside the church. Now the last couple of nights we went in here wasn't actually open. I thought it was talking to me there. Wasn't actually open. Seems to be only open during the day. And this is all that's left of the church. This is it. They bombed it. The trees growing in the middle of it. They're pretty sure there's something in this urn, but I don't know what. This is Holyrood Church, by the way, just in case you're wondering. You can see, I don't know if you can see that plaque over there, but it says Holyrood Church. I'm sneaking up on me from behind there, maybe pee myself in fear. Thank you for that. And that was her little laugh. It was her laugh. She wasn't being sick, I promise. There you go. The Merchant Navy Memorial is maintained with the aid of a generous bequest in memory of Charles Partridge, who was buried in the War Cemetery on the island of Hoy, Orkney in 1918. That was just after the war, actually. There's a nice shiny new plaque over here, which I'll take you over to. It seems to go, oh, a little Christmas wreath, that's cute. Oh, this is for a sailor.
Sydney Raymond Mattingly.
1944.
A sailor, merchant navy.
Isn't that nice? I
For
like
Sid,
that.
always in our thoughts.
Okay, let me see if you can read that. Maybe you can't read that. There you go. For Sid, always in our thoughts. Frank, something or other. Don't know how you can. Oh look! The Falkland Islands. This tablet marks the invaluable and heroic service of the Merchant Navy, operating out of the port of Southampton. Isn't this lovely? This is really interesting history right now. And mostly I'm taking it for my stepdad Jimmy and Uncle Mickey. Because Uncle Mickey was in the Merchant Navy and Jimmy loves everything to do with ships. This is a beautiful ornate gate with seagulls on it. I'm pretty sure those V's are meant to represent seagulls. I could be wrong. There's loads of writing on the back wall, but my glasses aren't strong enough to read that, so if you want to read that, look it up yourself. Here we go. This is just something about Holyrood. This is the church, and it was erected on this site in 1320. It was damaged by enemy action on the 30th of November 1940s, World War II. Oops, got my world wars mixed up. Well done, mate. Known for centuries as the Church of the Sailors, the ruins have been preserved by the people. Ah.
Dedicated to those who served in the merchant navy and lost their lives at sea.
I'm pretty sure the camera was moving down there as I was reading, but that's beautiful.
There's another reader.
Oh, Mommy spotted another little tiny plaque. This could be somebody's grave. I don't want to walk on it. Let's see. The Watch Ashore has dedicated this corner garden to the everlasting memory of relatives and friends who lost their lives at sea. Ah, well, you know what? They need to be doing something with it because it's full of weeds. Memory of all the Vindy boys that trained at the Vindicatrix and passed through the port of Southampton during their seagoing careers. Oh, that's a massive anchor again, by the way. They do love their anchors here. Ooh, that's a bright sun. Oh, the bird poop. It's a beautiful place, Southampton. I really have to say I'm impressed by it. And you know me, I'm not easily impressed by places. Sorry for the shaky camera. This is like cobblestones. I'm only after going over my ankle. I'm in pain. So yeah. Here's a better view of the QE2 anchor. I'm not going to say what it looks like. Me and Mum had that discussion last night. You can take what you like from that.
Tip that there.
This is the director, by the way. Tip that. Tip this. I'm getting my blog hijacked by my mother. I'll take you over here. This is a bench. And I'll let you read this. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark. And may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. The lines quoted on the other side of this bench are from the Crossing the Bar, written in 1889 by poet laureate Alfred Lord Tennyson, who often crossed the Solent to his home on the Isle of Wight. Serene meditation on the passing from death into the afterlife. Sailors believed in past centuries that their departed souls reside in seabirds. Oh, like the gannets depicted on the 4 paving mosaics around the square. The mosaics show a gannet in flight representing a voyage, mating rituals and a family group. Can you see any birds? I know there's one over there which I'll video. This is a beautiful little memorial. Now, this is just telling you a little bit about Holyrood. And it was built before 1066. And rebuilt in 1320. Wow, it's old. We got 15th, 16th century. Holyrood. Now, I don't know if you can see. I was just about to do that. I was just about to do that. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a better video of this. Hold on. We seem to have arrived at a little market here. Just outside the big castle, as you can see here behind. It's like a little market, little clothes market. There's lots of... Oh, there's handbags up there. I am in my element. This trip honestly couldn't get any better if it tried. I really couldn't. There's the clock tower. I think that's the library building as well. So now we running tour here of Southampton on the bus as we go to the airport. Things that I didn't get to film the last time. Sorry about the shaky hand, but it is a bus, so deal with it. Whoa, bump. This part of the town seems a little bit more industrial than the last part, but it's still beautiful.